Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Salatu salam Rasulullah. These are the mnemonics I come up with for chapter 4. Just small helps to aid memorizing these things. So the first three are the top ones over here. Is to remember those verbs that require either three maf'ul bihi or two maf'ul bihi, or those that can have two maf'ul bihi. So these are muta'addi verbs. Some muta'addi verbs require, as you know, one. Most muta'addi words require one maf'ul bihi. Some of them can have two maf'ul bihi, and others require two of them, and then there's some that require three of them. So starting from here, actually, so verbs that can have two maf'ul bihi, they all come in the meaning of to give, bestow, or grant. So all of these three have the same similar meaning: to give, to bestow, or to grant. So you just kind of have to memorize this. A'ta. It's like to give. You can give either with one hand or you can give with two hands, right? To give. So when you're giving something, you can give either with one hand or you can give with two hands. So a'ta, manaha, or wahaba. So you give with one hand or two hands. So this can have two maf'ulun bihi. A'ta, manaha, wahaba. So you have to just memorize it. A'ta, manaha, wahaba. So all means the same thing: to give, bestow, or grant. There are other words that can do the same thing. Amra, kasar. This is to dress. Okay. Amara, to command, and sa'ala, to ask. So these are some other words that can have two maf'ulun bihi. Okay, that's this category. And then af'al khulub are verbs that require, that must have two maf'ulun bihi. So I remember this category. Like there's a heart over here, and there's a little tie here. Okay, and then there's a little thread over here. So there's a wa and ra. So these start with ra and waw. Okay, so that's what the mod, because it was very similar. So ra'a, see, ra'a, wajada. So there's a waw and a ra, waw and a ra. So ra'a, wajada, and then alima. Kind of have to know that. Ra'a, wajada, alima. Okay, so and this afal qulub, this is for yaqeen, okay, for certainty. So in matters of the heart, either you're certain or you're not certain, right? In the matters of the heart, you're certain or you're not, and somewhere in between. So some in matters of the heart, either you're certain or not certain, yaqeen or shakun, and somewhere in between. Okay, so again, somewhere in between starts the ra type letter, za'ama. Okay, it's not za'ama. And then shakun doesn't look like anything like ra. Is hasiba, khala, and zanna. Hasiba, khala, and zanna. Shakun doesn't look anything like this, right? So it's kind of like doubtful that these are like this. Okay, so it's a weird way of remembering. But hasiba, khala, so that means I think. Hasiba, khala, I think. Zanna, I thought. Things like that. So hasiba, khala, and zanna are for shak. Za'ama is in between yaqeen and shak. Could be used for either. And ra'a, wajada, alima are for yaqeen for sure. Okay, that's afal khulub. And there are maf'ulun bihi that require three. So I have a little three written here and like a little antenna over there. Three, the antenna over there, kind of like a channel 3 type thing. So to remember this, these start with hamza. These start with hamza. So ara, ara, a'lama, ara, a'lama, ara, a'lama, anba'a, nabba'a, anba'a, nabba'a, akhbara, khabbara, and then finally hattasa. Okay, you just kind of have to remember this third category. Okay, so channel 3, like here, the little antenna at the top with the hamza. Ara, a'lama, anba'a, nabba'a, akhbara, khabbara, haddasa. So all of these require three maf'ulun bihis. So that's the mnemonic for that. All right, and then there is about in, which is a harfu shartin. Okay, in is a harfu shart. It comes in before two jumlas here like this. So when in comes, sometimes you would need a fa. Okay, when do you need a fa for the when the jaza? Okay, when the jaza is jumla ismiya khabariya and fa. So you can remember this. So you have to place a fa before the jaza. If you're using in short jaza, you have to put a fa, and then when you put it, you just remember this jumla ismiya khabariya and fa, jumla ismiya khabariya and fa. So jumla, if the jaza is jumla ismiya khabariya, or if it is amr or nahi or dua. It's amr, nahi or dua. Amr, nahi or dua. Jumla ismiya khabar, jik and fa. So if you can remember that, then you know that whenever you have it in, and when the jaza is either jumla ismiya khabariya or it is amr or nahi or dua, then you have to use a fa. Okay, this next mnemonic is to remember the huruf al-jazima, huruf that give jazm to fi'l mudari. Okay, huruf that give jazm to fi'l mudari. So it's this mnemonic. Okay, so it's pretty cool. There's lam. You can imagine a battery, which is a positive and negative end, and a wire coming here that looks like a lam, and a wire coming here that looks like a lamma. It's not the. It's kind of like a funky lamma, but you can imagine a lamma here, a wire here, lam and lamma. Okay, so positive end and negative end of a battery. Okay, and jazm because there's a nice circle in the middle that looks like a jazm. Okay, these are all huruf jazm. So inside the battery is in, inside the battery is in. So in, lam and lamma. So here all the huruf jazm are lam and lamma. Okay, of course in, right? So these are all in. Now here's a in over here too, by the way. So that's the huruf jazm. So in, and then battery has a positive end and a negative end. So this is a positive command. Okay, this is a lamu amr, which is lamu amr. Okay, positive command is lamu amr, right? So this is lamu amr. Okay, lamu amr. Oh, I should have lamu amr. Okay, that's a positive command. Okay, lamu amr, and a negative command is la nahi. Okay, la nahi. La nahi. Okay, la nahi. Sorry, la okay, la nahi. Okay, so negative command, and that's it. Okay, so this is like la and lamu amr, li. Okay, which is li yadrib, he must hit. Okay, so lamu amr, which is like a li, and negative command, which is like a la. Okay, so that's the 5 huruf amr. Okay, so let me take this out because I wrote there's a la here, it's a la here. Okay, so lam, lamma, in, lam amr, and la nahi. So those are the 5 huruf jazima. That's how you can remember it. Okay, lam, lamma, in, lam amr, lam nahi. Huruf jazima in the battle. Okay, that's that. Okay, huruf nasiba are pretty easy. These are an, lan, k, and izan. Okay, an, lan, k, and izan. This they take from rafa to nasab. They take from rafa to nasab. Okay, from rafa to nasab. Okay, rafa to mansub. From rafa to mansub, right? Okay, A is for an, lan, izan, k. An, lan, izan, k. An, lan, izan, k. So that's a silly mnemonic to remember huruf nasiba. Rafa to mansub. Rafa to mansub. An, lan, izan, k. Okay. This is a mnemonic for hidden un. Okay, so there's a hidden un. Okay, there's a hidden un here. Okay. Okay, there's a hidden un in these circumstances. Okay, there's a hidden un in these circumstances. hatta, hatta, okay, and I put a fi, because it's a fa, okay, and there's two li, like this, okay, and there's o, and then there is a wa, okay. So in these 6 circumstances, there's a hidden un. That will un here is this un over here, harful nasiba. So sometimes you'll see a word that's nasab and you don't know why. One of these, when you will see one of these 6 and there's the next word is nasab, you don't know why, because there's a hidden un in there. Okay. Okay. So these are the hidden un. Okay. So I just this is lam ta'lil, lam ta'lil, like reasoning, lam ta'lil. Okay. Okay. Now this is a kind of funky one here. This lam is with ma kana. Okay. This is kana manfiya, kana manfiya, manfiyatu. Okay, manfiyatu, kana manfiya. Okay, and then this is also called lam nafi for this reason. For this reason, this is called lam nafi or lam juhud. Juhud. So you have to remember these names. So lam that comes after kana manfiya. That's how you should remember. Lam that comes after kana manfiya will have a hidden un in it. Okay. Ma kana Allahu li yuzhibahum, like that one. So lam that comes after ma kana manfiya is called lam nafi or lam juhud. Okay, that's that. Lam ta'lil. Okay, hatta, and there's fa, and then there's o. There's o, which means or ordinarily, but it can have other meanings. Okay, o means or ordinarily, but it can have other meanings. When it comes to the meaning of ila, until, ila an, or illa an. Illa an. Okay. Illa an means until. Illa an means except. So when all comes in these two meanings, okay, I meant to write it like this. Illa an or illa an. Okay. Illa an, which means until. Illa an means unless. Okay, when all comes in these two meanings, it will have a hidden un in it. Okay, and this waw is waw sarfiya, waw sarf, waw sarfi. Okay, that's a waw sarfi. Okay, waw that negates the previous. Okay, أتأمرون الناس بالبر وأنتم, like that one, while you. Okay, that one. And this fa, fa, not any fa, but this fa, not any fa, but fa that has related to a cousin whose name is Annie. Annie, Annie to fa. Okay, alright, so this is a mnemonic. Okay, Annie for, okay, Amr, Nahi, Nafi, I istifham, Is for Ard, Ard, okay, and T is for Tamanni. Okay, for Tamanni. So fa, so in the jawab, okay, so anytime the jawab is either Amr, anytime the jawab is Amr, Nahi, Nafi, Istifham, or Earth is like transactional, or Tamanni. Okay, then you have Annie to fa. So not just any fa, but the cousin that's Annie, who's Annie to fa, cousin to fa. Okay, Annie to fa. So that's that fa over here. So this is a hidden fa. There's a hidden un after these 6. Hidden un after these 6. Okay, that's a hidden un after these. This is a mnemonic for remembering the hidden un. After hatta, lam ta'lil, and lam nafi that comes after kana manfiya. O when it comes in the meaning of ila an or illa an, waw sarfiya, and fa that is cousin to any. The fa where the jawab is amr, nahi, nafi, istifham, ard, or tamanni. Okay, that's mnemonic for that. This next mnemonic is actually for the first thing that we talk about in this chapter, and that's particles which govern nouns. Okay, they don't actually go into details. Particles, they just list the particles that we govern, that govern nouns, and then we go on to talk about particles that govern fi'l mudari. But so this mnemonic is for those particles which govern the nouns. Okay, so I have listed them here. So the way we can remember them is particles which govern nouns is this inna fi, indeed, in fi. Okay, inside fi there is ma, wala, wa illa, ya'la. Okay, so this kind of like a pattern. If you can remember this, inna fi, ma, wala, wa illa, yala. Ma, wala, wa illa, yala. Ma, wala, wa illa, yala. Inna fi. So here, inna is inna wa akhawatiha حروف المشبهة بالفعل, right? This is حروف المشبهة مشبهة بالفعل. Okay, so these are حروف المشبهة بالفعل. إن في is حرف الجر, حروف الجر. حروف الجر. So those are حروف الجر. So particles which affect nouns are إنها وأخواتها, which are حروف المشبهة بالفعل المتعدي. في is حروف الجر. ما ولا المشبهتين بليس. So this is one category, right? So ما ولا المشبهتين, ما ولا المشبهتين مشبهتين بليس. Remember this? Okay, mushabbatin laysa. Okay, and this waw is for waw sarfiya. No, so waw what's waw ma'iyatu. Waw al ma'iyatu. One second. This is waw al ma'iyatu. Okay, ma'iyati. So that's like ja'a zaydun wal kitaba. Okay, like that. That's the waw ma'iyatu. Okay, illa here is for hurufu istisna. Huruf al istisna. Okay, huruf istisna, right? Exception, except type of thing. Okay, ya is huruf nida. حروف النداء, and finally this one is لا التي لنفي جنس, the one that jinsi, the la that negates whole category of things. Okay, so those are all the different this was all that means, so you have to kind of know each category of name, of course. But the mnemonic is inna, indeed, inna fi. These are all the huruf that govern nouns. Inna fi, okay, ma, wala, okay, wa illa, okay, ya, la. So that this contains all of the trigger words for you to get all of this. Inna fi, ma, wala, wa illa, ya, la. Okay, so these are all the particles which govern nouns. Hopefully this is a little bit mnemonic that helps. Okay, this is a silly mnemonic for remembering that ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, and ism mubalagha. Okay, ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, and ism mubalagha. They come only in 4 ways. They come in only in 4 usages, either with the al. Okay, so you can remember the al and MNM is enough for them. Al and MNM is enough for them. Okay, al and MNM is a MNM here. See, Ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, and ism mubalagha, they come with al, and M&M is enough for them. Just give them M&Ms, ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, ism mubalagha, M&M, they're very happy, okay? So those are only 4 usages of them. Okay, the M stands for mubtada. You have to pick the mubtada. And the other M stands for mawsuf. Okay, this precedes them. Okay, this precedes them. So these to come over here, and what precedes them is M and M, and is enough. Okay, those 4 things. Okay, mawsuf. So they act as a sifa. Okay, so what precedes them is either mubtada or mawsuf. Is istifham. Is istifham. Istifham, and is naf is nafyun. Okay, so harf nafi. Okay, what comes before harf nafi? Okay, so whenever these things come, either they come with al, or there is a mubtada over here. So there's a mubtada over here, al-mawsuf over here, istifham over here, huruf nafi over here. So that's how they work. That's the only way they come. So ism fa'il, ism maf'ul, ism mubalagha, very low maintenance. They come in only these ways. They come with either al, or they're preceded by mubtada, mawsuf, istifham, and nafi. Mubtada, mawsuf, istifham, nafi. M&M is enough for them. Mubtada, mawsuf, istifham, nafi. Mubtada, mawsuf, istifham, and nafi. Okay, for ism fa'il. And basically, outside, when they come without, besides the when they come out here, they function as their fa'il. Okay, this is a mnemonic for remembering what between mudaf, mudaf ilayh, one of these 3 letters is hidden. Okay, one of these 3 letters is hidden between mudaf and mudaf ilayh, and they are in, fi, or li. Okay, in, fi, or li. Okay, it's min. If it is min, if mudaf is a part of mudaf ilayh. So this is mudaf ilayh over here, and mudaf is over here. When mudaf is part of mudaf ilayh, or type of mudaf, so this is when mudaf is part or type of mudaf ilayh. Okay, example khatamu. Khatamu fiddatin. Khatamu for silver ring. Ring from silver, right? Silver ring. Okay, mudaf is part of it. Okay. There's a fi in there when mudaf. Okay. When mudaf ilayhi is a zarf. Okay. When the mudaf ilayhi is a zarf, that means it is time or place. Okay. When mudaf ilayhi is a zarf, like a time and place, such as qiyamul layl. Layli is a zarf, time. When mudaf ilayhi is a time. And li, all other cases. Okay. When it's not one of these, then li is all other cases, such as ibn Zaydin. Okay, so the way you remember is this: in the word mudaf, there's a min, there's a fi, or a li. Between them is a min, fi, or li. Min, if mudaf is a part of mudaf ilayh, khatamu fiddatin, and fi when mudaf ilayh is a zarf, and in other cases it's that. So that's how you can remember those 3 things. Okay. Al-ism tabdil af'alu comes in 3 uses. Okay, so you can say, for example, Zaydun akbaru min. Okay, so it can be followed with min. Okay, or it can be used with al. Okay, so al akbaru, right? So it can be used with al. Okay, and then or it can be used as an idafa. Okay, idafat. So just to remember, this is just a way to remember that ism tabdil afdalu comes in three usage, either with min. In this case, it comes in singular masculine form. Okay, singular masculine form, and in this case, it must match. It must match the word preceding it in number and gender. Okay, and over here, in the third case, it can come in singular masculine. It can be as a idafa, it can be used as singular masculine, or match. Or it can match, you can do either one in number or gender. Okay, so this is a mnemonic for remembering that ismu tabdil af'alu, okay, can be used with min, or it come with al, or it comes as idafa. If it used with min, it has to come with singular masculine form. If it used with al, it has to match in gender and number. And if it's used as idafa, it can either match or it can either match in number and gender or be singular masculine form. Okay, so that's a mnemonic for that. Silly one. Hopefully it helps. Okay, this is a mnemonic for remembering sifa mushabbahatu bi ism fa'il. So things ism fa'il, sifa mushabbahatu. If you can remember this, farihun, happy. This guy whose name is Hasan Sharif. Hasanun Sharifun. Hasan Sharifun was very happy because he was neither Jabanun, it was funny one. He was neither a coward or Shuja'un. Farihun Hasan Sharif because he was neither a coward, Jabanun, he was nor a Shuja'un, if you can remember that, okay? So here it is. Farihun Hasanun Sharif, Jabanun Shuja'un. Okay, so happy was Hasan Sharif because he was neither a coward or brave. Jabanun Shuja'un. So you can, from here, you can derive all the wazns. Okay, so you can derive Farihun is fu'ilun. Hasanun is fa'alun. Okay, and Sharifun is fa'ilun. And then Jabanun is fa'alun. And Shuja'un is fu'alun. Okay, Shuja'un, fu'alun. So these are all the wazns. Okay, awzans. Okay, see, these are all the wazns for صفة مشبهة باسم فاعل. فرح حسن شريف جبان شجاع. Okay, Hasan Sharif was happy because he was neither coward nor brave. Okay, so that's that mnemonic. Okay, these are awzan for asma'ul mubalagha. Okay, like asma'ul mubalagha, extreme mubalagha. Okay, so here we can remember the story of not Umar Farooq necessarily, but a different Umar who was alimun, because I don't want to make silly mnemonics about Hazrat Umar Ali. But then there is another Umar who was alimun, who was Farooqun. So this Alim Umar Farooq, okay, had to deal with the Tahaq, somebody who laughs a lot. He had to deal with the Tahaq. So because he had to be very saburun, has to be very saburun, so he made a lot of dua to the Khayyumun. He made a lot of dua to Khayyumun. He made lots of dua to the Khayyumun in a very mintikh way. In a very mintikh, eloquent way. after that he was known as mi'wanun. Okay, after this he was known as mi'wanun. Okay, after this he was known as mi'wanun. Okay, so so you can remember this as there's Umar, he was alimun faruqun, he had to deal with the tuhak, because he had to be saburun, he made dua to the khayyumun in a very mintikhun way. After this he was known as al-mintikh mi'wan, the eloquent mi'wan, one who helps a lot. Okay, from this you can derive all the awzan. So al-isma al-mubarakah, alimun faruqun, had to deal with the dhahakun, so he had to be very saburun. So he prayed to Khayyumun in a very mintikh way, mintikhun. So after that he was known as mi'wanun, the one who helps a lot, mi'wanun. Alimun, okay. Fa'ilun, fa'ilun, okay. Farukhun is fa'ulun, okay. Fa'ulun, okay. Dhahakun is fa'alun, okay, and fu'ulun, and then saburun is fa'ulun, fa'ulun, okay, fa'ulun, and mintihun is mif'ilun, mif'ilun, and mi'wanun is fi'lan, mif'alun. So you can derive the awzan over here. Okay, so here you can get the awzan for these from these. Alim Faruq had to deal with Dhahak, so he had to be very saburun, so he prayed to Khayyumun in a very mintikhun way. After this he was known as Mi'wanun, the one who helps a lot. Okay, so that's how you can get the awzan for Asma'ul Mubalagha, Al-Asma'ul Mubalaghatun. Okay, this mnemonic, the next one is for Asma'ul Shartiyatu Jazimatu. Those Asma that gives a jazm, okay? So they're short, so they come before a shart and a jaza, okay? So they come before a shartun, and this is jazaun, and they make jazm to both of them, okay? They give jazm to both of them. So you can remember this in this category, okay? These start as min, okay? So there's man, okay? And then there is ma, man, ma, mahma. So man, ma, mahma, okay? Min. And then mata. Mata, ayyana. Mata, ayyana, okay? And then, so there is aina. Aina and anna. Aina, anna, and haythuma. Aina, anna, haythuma, and kayfuma. And ayun. Okay, so these are all they give jazm. Okay, so only I just kind of writing this one, but you can see how jazm they start with meme. Meme has a little jazm like so man. So the first line is all man. Man ma mahma, man ma mahma ma 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 ma, man ma mahma, and then the second line also starts with mata, mata and ayana, mata ayana, and there's alif here and there's alif here. So man ma mahma mata ayana, aina anna haysuma. Okay, aina where and haysuma wherever, right? Haysuma. Haysuma sounds like kayfama. So from here you can get kayfama, haysuma, kayfama, and ayun. So these are all asma shart al jazimatu. Man ma mahma mata ayana aina anna haysuma kayfama ayun. Man ma mahma mata ayana aina anna haysuma and kayfama and ayun. They are asma that sharti that do not give jazm, and there's only two of them. Okay, you can just put them here. This is kullama, okay, and then this is iza. Okay, kullama, iza, they don't give. These are nouns that do not give jazm, and there are two. Okay, these are harf that give jazm. Okay, and okay, we also have kind of isma. So this is isma. Isma, okay, or in, isma and in. Okay, these are huruf jazm. Okay, harfa, shartin. Harfa shadid, these also give jazm. See, these also give jazm, but these are harf. These are ism and those are harf. Okay, so but they also give. So there are two that give isma and in, isma and in, isma and in. Okay, so this mnemonic is mostly for isma shartiya til jazimatu, which are all of these. Okay, اسماء شرطية جازمة من ما مهما متى أين أين أنا حيثما كيفما and أيun. Okay, those all they give harf jazm, and then kullama and إذا are asma shart, but they do not give jazm. And there are two harfs that give jazm, إذا and in. إذا and in they can use for short. Okay, alright, so that's that. Okay, this next mnemonic is just to remember huruf tanbih, announcement, particles of notification. So these are all particles of notifications. Particles of notifications. This is like a, I didn't do a very good job here, but this is like a announcement thing, like here. Okay. Okay. So you can just kind of imagine these words coming out of there. Ha, ala, ama, and ha. Particles of. There's a ton. I wrote a little ton here, like this, kind of like a wire coming out of there. So it looks like tanbih. Huruf tanbih, particles of notification. Also, there's ya can also be sometimes used for this, but it's not written here, so I just kind of wrote it over here. Ha, ala, and ama. Okay, ha, ala, inna nasrullahi qareeb. That's a particle of announcement. Ha, ala, ha antum haula'i, like that. Okay, so that's ha, ala, and ama. Okay, so the huruf tanbih, particles announcement. Okay, the next are two words for tafsir. Okay, tafsir in a kabir. Tafsir ibn kabir, tafsir an a kabir. So these are an and I. Okay, particles of clarifications. That is clarifying things. Okay, an and I. Tafsir an I kabir. Tafsir an I kabir. An I kabir. Particles of notification. That's that. Okay, the next mnemonic is for huruf mastariyatu. Huruf mastariyatu. Words that are used to create masdari meaning. Words, huruf that are used to create masdari meaning. Okay, you can see mustard's mustard. Mustard's mustard. There's a box with mustard. Mustard's mustard. It has written a ma in it. Okay, ma. And then an and anna on the outside, because these are governing particles. Okay, these are governing particles. And this man and ma, okay, these are used in jumla fi'liya khabariya. Okay, and then we know anna is used with jumla ismiya khabariya. Okay, because anna makes ism anna and harf and khabr anna. So this is used with jumla ismiya khabariya, and these two are used with jumla fi'liya khabariya. Okay, ma and anna used with those. Okay, huruful masdariyatu. Okay, huruful masdariyatu. Okay, so mustard is mustard. Mustard is mustard. is ma, and then an and anna. These two are used for jumla fi'l khabriya, and anna is jumla ismi khabriya. Okay, silly mnemonic. Okay, the next mnemonic are for huruf. Huruf al tahdid. It's a funky word. Huruf tahdidi. Okay, and then there are hurufu tandeem. Okay, so these are particles of exhortation and particles of regret and sorrow. Okay, see, these are particles of exhortations and particles of sorrow. Okay, the same particles are used for both of them. Okay, these are ala and halla, ala, halla, lola, and loma. Okay, loma. So these are particles, okay, that are used with this. Okay, huruf tahdid, particles of exhortation, tahdid, and huruf tandeem, particle of regret. So both of these are used. These four particles used for both of them, but in this case, right here and right here, they're the same particles used for both of them. But if they come with mudare, they will be for exhortation, and if they come in madin, they will be used for sorrow and regret. Okay, huruf nadi. So ala, halla, lawla, lawma. Okay, ala, halla, lawla, lawma. Huruf tahdi and huruf tandeem, particles of exhortation, particles of regret and sorrow. Okay. Okay, next is a major one, qad. Okay, qad can be used in the meaning as a harfu tawaqqu'i. It can be used as a harfu tawaqqu'i. Okay, so this is particles of anticipation. Particle of anticipation. Like la'alla also be used for that. La'alla, particles of anticipation. Okay, but more oftentimes it is used as a particle of taqreeb. This is interesting because they all start with qa. Taqreeb, taqreeb or ta'leel, taqleel. Taqreeb, taqleel, or tahqiq. All half loaded. They're all half loaded words. Okay, so taqreeb, taqleel, or tahqiq. Taqreeb means near past. Okay, taqleel means seldomness, and tahqiq means certainty. Okay, so when they come with fi'l madin, they come with when qad is used with the fi'l madin, it gives a sense of near past. When it's used with fi'l mudari, okay, when it's used with fi'l mudari, it gives a meaning of seldomness occasionally. And here, sometimes when it can give the meaning of tahqiq, certainty, when used madi or mudari. Okay, so it can give a meaning of certainty with madi or mudari. That's a very funky name here. Okay, mudari. So it can. So those are the four uses of qad. Qad can have these four meanings: harf tawaqqu'i, harf tawaqqu'i, particles of anticipation, or taqreeb, takhleel, tahqiq. Okay, these in fact the more common usage according to the notes. تقريب near past when it uses ماضي. تقليل seldomness when you use مضارع. or تحقيق either with ماضي مضارع meaning certainty. Okay, so that's قد. Of course, what I want to bring to attention here is that they all have qaf there. Taq, and then tahq, the ha between them. Tahqiq, they all have qa in the very beginning. Taqrib, taqleel, and tahqiq. Okay, harf tawaqu'in. Okay, so that's that. Okay, this is a mnemonic for the tanween. Okay, tanween can be used in three. Tanween can be used to give three meanings. It can be used to give three meanings. Okay, put in examples. Zaydun, rajulun, rajulun. Okay, and yawma izin. Yawma izin. Okay, so it can be used to give three different. So all of these three have tanweens here. There's a tanween here. There's a tanween here. There's a tanween here. In the first case, zaydun. Okay, tanween. This tanween is to suggest that this is a mu'rab word. It's used to suggest that it's a mu'rab word. Okay, let me actually write that in the different color here. Here it's used to suggest that it's a mu'rab word. Okay, mu'rab word. And in the second case is to suggest that is a nakira word. Nakiratun. Right? In this case, it suggests it's nakira. Here it suggests it's a mu'rab word. Here it suggests it's a nakira word. And here it's substituting as for mudaf ilayh. Here it is substituting for mudaf ilayh. In other words, the yoma is in the day of something. But so the yoma is in, and then the mudaf was here. Yoma izin was here, and the mudaf ilayh is taken out. And then when the mudaf ilayh is taken out is implied there, the day then when this happens, Yoma izin is a substitute for mudaf ilayh. Okay, so that's that. Those are three uses of this. Okay, so when it's used to suggest a word that is a mu'rabun word, this is, or if you remember, mu'rab was mutamakkinun word. Okay, tamakkanun. A word that was mu'rab also was known as tamakkanun, remember? Okay, tamakkunun. So in this case, it's tamakkunun use. Also tankirun. This is used to show tankirun. That is, the word is nakira. And this is called this use is called ta'weedun. I don't know what that means, but maybe that means substitute. Ta'weedun. So these are the three uses of tanween. Okay, tamakkanun, tankirun, ta'weedun. Tamakkanun, tankirun, ta'weedun. Tamakkanun, tankirun, and ta'weedun. These are the three uses of tanween. Tamakkanun, tankirun, or ta'weedun. Okay, uses of tanween. Okay, that's that. The next is a mnemonic for huruf al-i'jab, particles of affirmation, that is yes. Okay, they all mean yes. So na'am, bala, ay. Okay, so an ajal, jairi, I've never heard of this one before, but I can't remember it. Ajal, jairi, and inna. So these are all used for, they all mean yes. These all mean yes. So if you want to say yes to somebody, there are so many ways to say it. Na'am, ajal, jairi, and inna. This is a very uncommon use of inna, but it is there. Okay, this all means yes. Okay, bala is used yes, why not? That's what yes, why not means. And ayun is very special here because ayun is used with the khasam. Okay, used with the khasam. Okay, khasmun, like ay wallahi, like that. Ay wallah. Okay, yes by Allah. Okay, ay wallah. So this all means yes. These all mean yes. And this means yes, why not? Bala means yes, why not? And ay wallah, e is used with khasam. So this is na'am bala e, na'am bala e, ajal, jairi, inna. Okay, that's that. Okay, this is a mnemonic for Ism tam, ism tam, complete noun. Okay, that's mine. Complete noun. Okay, the noun is considered a complete noun if it gives a nasab to the next word after it, which is a tamiz. Okay, this happens in four circumstances. This happens in four circumstances. It has a tanween itself. Okay, that is, it will have a tanween. Okay, will have tanween. How do you recognize this? You'll have a tanween, or it will have a hidden tanween. That's this one over here. It'll have a tanween. It'll have a hidden tanween. Okay, so let me just say it so not mess this picture up. So it will have a tanween. It will have a hidden tanween, or it will have a noon of a dual noun. Okay, which is basically says it's tam, and a complete unadulterated noun like Zaydun. See, it's original form. Okay, and if it gives a next word manzub, okay, that's tamiz over here, and this is unadulterated original noun. Okay, either it will have a tanween or a hidden tanween or a noon of dual, which means also it's in the rafun state of natural state, or noon that resembles, okay, noon of jam'ah, okay, of noon of jam'ah salim, noon that resembles noon of jam'ah salim. Okay, that's in this over here. If I could show it too. So see, either will have a tanween, okay, like this, rahatin subha, ma fi samai, khudru rahatin sabhan. Okay, so there's a tanween here, hidden tanween. Indi ashra akhata rajulan. So there's ashrun wa ahadun wa ashrun. There was a hidden tanween rajulan. Noon of a dual noun. Indi khafizani, khafizani, burzan, burran. Okay, or a noon that resembles sound masculine plural, jama muzakkar salim, indi ishruna dinar. So this is also be considered tam. Ishruna resembles sound masculine plural. So the four circumstances where a ism tam, okay, it will have a, so you have to remember this, and you have to remember hidden tanween, and you have to remember noon of dual, and a noon that resembles jama muzakkar salim plural. Okay, so that you kind of just have to remember this for tam. Okay, and remember that for tam. Okay, you can like this. Okay, so if you can remember this for tam complete, then that will work. So tanween, hidden tanween, noon of dual, or noon of jama muzakkar salim. Okay, those are the four cases of tam. Okay, next is the use of la. Next is the use of the word, the letter la. So the first use is in the beginning of a sentence. That's la ibtidai, la in the middle, and la over here. Okay, those are the three uses. This one is la al-ibtidai. Okay, la al-ibtidai. Let me just see how. Yeah, ibtidai. So that's ibtidaun. Okay, ibtidaun. It comes before the mubtada to give emphasis. It comes before the mubtada to give emphasis. And this la is for jawab. Okay, it comes as a jawab. Okay, it comes as a jawab to something in the beginning. Okay, jawab to. Okay, it comes as a jawab to lo. Okay, and lo la, or there's a third one. So lo and lo la, or khasam. Okay, lo la, or khasamun. So there it is. That's kind of important. It comes as a jawab to lo and lo la, or a khasam. So that means you have to have a lo here, or a lo la here, or a khasam over here. Okay, so it comes as a jawab. So ibtida'un, or I should put this as a jawabun over here in the same red that I wrote in here in the beginning. Jawabun. Okay, and over here is like, okay, extra, right? This is lam. Okay, this is la of extra, za'idatun. Okay, za'idatun. Okay, for emphasis. Inna al-insana lafi khus. That's la'u za'idatun, extra la, extra for emphasis or beauty. Okay, za'idatun for emphasis or beauty. So that's how la can come. Okay, harful la. Okay, so these are the uses of harful la. Ibtida'un comes at the beginning of the sentence for emphasis. It comes in the middle here as jawabun to lo and lo la. Okay, this is kind of easy to remember. Lo and lo la and khasamun. Okay, lo la or khasamun. Wallahi la. Example of a khasamun is this. Like in okay. Wallahi la asumanna qadan. Wallahi, by Allah, this is khasam, I will fast tomorrow. Okay, so those are the three uses of la. Ibtida'i, jawabun, to la and la, and khasamun, and za'idatun for emphasis. Okay, that's easy to remember just by remembering these three locations of la. Okay, okay, here's a good one. Al-hurufu za'idatu. Okay, al-hurufu za'idatu, extra particles. Extra particles. Okay, extra particles. These do not cause Arab changes, most of them, but some do. Okay, so what are the common extra particles? Well, it's very intuitive. Un and in, because they just come so often. They're just sometimes used for very often. So okay, let me put them in the right order. In and un. Okay, so let me put this in over here. Let me put this here. In yar. In, okay, and there is un. So these are extra. You can see they're just everywhere. They're like everywhere. So in comes with ma, and un comes with lamma. Okay, that's easier. In comes with ma and with lamma. They're kind of similar, right? Ma, lamma. Okay, and then there's a la here which I forgot to write in my notes, but I will write it over here. Okay, so there's a ma, la, and la. Okay, in and ma la la. Okay, so this you have to remember. Huruf za'idata. And if you have in and ma la la, okay, in and ma la la, it's easy to remember that. Where do you store them? Well, min Kaaba, of course. Min Kaaba, in the Kaaba. You store them in the Kaaba. So these are huruf za'idatan, in and ma la la. Okay. Okay, you store them in Kaaba. Now, in comes with ma. Watch this. Let's go over here. In. It appears after ma. Ma and nafiya. Ma in zaydun. It comes in ma and nafiya. Okay, it comes in ma and nafiya. Ma and nafiya. Okay, and then an comes with lamma. Falamma an ja'a. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Lamma comes with falamma an ja'a. Okay, like that. So ma in with ma and lamma. Ma comes with a whole lot of things. Let me write them out. Okay, here it is. Ma comes with a whole lot of things. Okay, like iza mabtalahu. So just remember iza mabtalahu. Iza mata ma ayyuma aynama fa'innama. Okay, fa'innama fa'imma, and huruf al-jarr. This is فبما رحمة من الله. Okay, so it comes with iza, it comes with mata, it comes with aina, it comes with فأينما تولوا and أينما أيو, it comes with ayu. Okay, so إذا متى أيما أينما, in, it comes with in, فإنما فإما, and huruf al-jar. So it comes with six of them here. Okay, 3 and 3 you can try to remember maybe. إذا ما متى ما أيما أينما فإنما, in, and huruf al-jar. فبما رحمة من الله لنت له. So that's that. And then la, and these are huruf za'idat. I just remember the examples actually here. La uqsimu bihazal balad. Okay, la uqsimu bihazal balad. And there's another la. I don't la. So that's that. Example of la. Innama la yakuluna talam. We saw that, the same la that we saw. Okay. Min kabi. Hal min khaliqin ghayrullah. Hal min khaliqin ghayrullah. And laysa kamisli shay. Laysa zaydun bikazibin. So min kabi. Okay, la and la. Okay, so minkabi. So don't forget this minkabi. Where are all these huruf al-jar? They're minkabi. So these are actually uh, uh, these are particles. These are amil. Okay, these are actually amil. These are non-amil. These are amil. Okay, so that's why they are separate here. Minkabi. We can make changes. Okay, so huruf za'idatun. There are this in, an. Okay, in comes with ma, an comes with lamma, okay, and then ma comes with a whole lot of things. Iza ma, it comes with iza, mata ma, and then and ayun, ayyuma, and then aynama, and then and then it comes with in. فإما يأتيكم من هدى فإن, okay, and then حرف الجر بي فبما رحمة من الله, okay, لا أقسم بهذا البلد, okay, إنهم لا يأكلون طعاما, okay, that's زائدة, okay, we talked about the harf زائدة, right, we talked about the la mnemonic, okay, and then منك بي, okay, آمن إله إلا الله, that one, ليس كمثل شيء, and then بي فبما رحمة من الله لنت لهم, okay, that was the example. ليس زيد بكتاب كاتب, like that. ليس كمثله شيء, okay, هل من خالق غير الله, okay, so these are huruf زائدة. You can find in kaba, min kaba, okay, huruf زائدة in, an, ma, la, in, an, ma, la, in, an, ma, la. Ma has the most uses of this, and then and this is a very useful mnemonic you have to remember, inshallah. And I think that's pretty much all the mnemonics I have here. Oh yeah, this is huruf allati la tajzim, words that do not give jazm, okay. Huruf allati la tajzim, okay, I have these words. Okay, let me write this down. Okay, so if you wanted to, words that don't give jazm, okay, you can think of jazm as like you change the word and you hurt the word, not literally, but you don't hurt it, but they don't cause any change, okay. Who's the ultimate person that you call when that doesn't, like, doesn't cause any doesn't cause any change, nice peaceful mom? That's your mom, right? That's your mom. That's amma. I can think of it, amma, okay. It's like amma, like mother, doesn't give any jazm to anybody, no hurt to anybody, so to speak, okay. And then amma is one of them, as comes as a however, as far as explains certain things. Okay, amma, so this is mnemonic, so we're just going to go amma. And then if a mom is not there, you call your sister who are low and below. Okay, if mom's not there, you call your sisters low. Okay, or loma. Okay, low or wallow. That's your sisters, lolo. Loma. Okay. Loma or lola. Loma and lamma. So your mom is amma. And then lamma. Okay. So don't give jazm. Mom, amma, and lamma, or low. So let me put this one second. Okay, so either you call your mom, okay, amma, lamma, that's her name, amma or lamma. Okay, and then her sister, her sister's name is Lola, Loma, or Lola, Loma. Okay, so these don't cause any jazm. Okay. Okay, so those are all the silly mnemonics I have. Those huruf that don't give jazm are like people who don't give any herd. They are like amma, that's your mom. Another name is lamma, and your sisters whose names are Lola, Loma, and Lo. Okay, that's it. Salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah.